There are reasons for choosing the best: performance, efficiency, and reliability. These are the reasons that knowledgeable boat owners have been choosing Cummins Marine Power for over 60 years. And today, the reasons for choosing Cummins are much the same. Cummins Marine engines deliver the most advanced engine technology available. Engine technology developed to meet the specific needs of today's boat owners. So you can rest assured that the power you rely on for sport fishing or cruising is the very best there is. Welcome to the world of Cummins Power. Your new boat is powered by a Cummins Marine Diesel. And with Cummins Marine, you have a worldwide service network that will help keep your boating safe, worry-free, and fun. Welcome to the world of Cummins Marine. This video will describe Cummins Engine Company and Cummins Marine and provide you with some valuable information about the operation and maintenance of your new Cummins engine. You'll find a wealth of materials in your Cummins owner's kit, including this video. You will also find your Cummins Marine registration materials. This is a good time to register your engine with Cummins to ensure proper support and warranty registration. You'll receive a personalized wallet-sized card with your engine serial number, along with a gift certificate redeemable for Cummins Marine merchandise. You can register by mailing your registration card, by faxing 1-803-745-1549, or by calling 1-800-668-0407, or via the internet. Our homepage is www.cummins.com, marinehome.html. Look for the registration link. Also included is a worldwide parts and service directory and information on ordering Cummins Marine merchandise. Your owner's kit also contains a sticker for Cummins 1-800-DIESELS number, which you can call to get more information about your Cummins engine. Altogether, your Cummins Marine owner's kit is a valuable resource for information about your new Cummins engine. So take the time to look through it and be sure to register your engine today. Whether it's lighting the way for ships off the coast of Nova Scotia, pulling heavy loads across America, helping build roads, dams, and bridges, propelling ships out to sea, across oceans, or on lakes and inland waterways, Cummins diesel engines are powering vehicles, equipment, and boats of every kind around the world. Cummins is the largest producer of diesel engines over 200 horsepower in the world. Today, there are over 25,000 Cummins employees working in research, marketing, manufacturing, and service operations around the world, and millions of engines in service. Cummins supplies engines up to 6,000 horsepower to meet the needs of any application. Cummins brought its first engines to the market in 1919, and since then has led the way in developing innovative technology for diesel engines. At the Cummins Technology Center, Cummins engineers are investigating technologies that are creating a new era of diesel engines. For instance, Cummins is the world leader in emissions research and the development of new emissions technology for diesel engines. Cummins Marine has the expertise of the world's strongest technology team, including the resources of Fleet Guard for advanced engine filtration technologies, and Holset, the world leader in the design and manufacture of advanced turbochargers. Cummins has manufacturing operations located around the world, each dedicated to developing the highest quality products. And we have strategic alliances with other leading companies worldwide. At Cummins, quality means contributing to the success of our customers. We call it customer-led quality, and it means putting the customer first. And when it comes to power, Cummins is dedicated to investing in the research, design, development, and manufacturing capabilities to meet the customer's needs for today and tomorrow. Cummins has a long and successful history of providing diesel engines for marine applications. In fact, More than half of the company's total engine production in its early days was devoted to the marine market. In 1928, Plessy Cummins, one of the company's founders, introduced the world's first fully enclosed diesel engine at the New York Boat Show. Cummins has long been a supplier to military organizations around the world, providing reliable power for navies and shore patrol vessels. The Cummins Marine B and C engines are the only engines in their power-to-weight class to have passed the U.S. Navy's grueling 1,000-hour certification test. The K series of engines from 6 to 16 cylinders up to 2,000 horsepower are also U.S. Navy certified, which means they set the standards for durability and reliability. In 1992, Cummins Marine moved to Charleston, South Carolina, so that Cummins would have a division with complete engineering, testing, and manufacturing facilities, totally focused and dedicated to meeting the needs of marine customers. Since its formation, the division has been an unparalleled success, with over 30 new ratings introduced since 1993, 100% growth in worldwide sales, and continued growth in market share in the recreational, commercial, and military markets. Today, Cummins provides an extensive line of engines for a variety of applications, supplying engines from 64 to 6,000 horsepower. Cummins Marine designs and builds engines for virtually every marine application and is available at boat builders worldwide. There are over 1,500 Cummins Marine distributors and dealers worldwide, with certified application engineers and qualified marine technicians committed to providing customer service excellence, so you always have the service and support you need, no matter where in the world you are. With Cummins Marine, you have outstanding performance, unsurpassed durability and reliability, and worldwide service and support. It all adds up to an unbeatable combination. Cummins Marine. As a new owner of a high-performance Cummins Marine diesel engine, you have at your command state-of-the-art technology. Let's take a look at some of the basics of operating your Cummins diesel. Before starting your engine, take a moment to routinely check the engine coolant level. If the engine has been running or is warm, the cap may be hot, so use caution. Also, check engine oil level and check for any griminess or diesel fuel dilution. Check marine gear oil level as outlined by the marine gear manufacturer before starting your engine. Also, check for any signs of leakage. Check the fuel system by opening fuel valves and draining all water from the fuel-water separator into a container and dispose of properly. Check your seawater system and clean any debris from the seawater strainer. Also, check the condition of the seawater strainer sealing gasket or O-ring. When the gasket or O-ring is worn, overheating can occur. So, always make sure you have spare strainer gaskets or O-rings. And remember to open the sea cocks once your inspection is complete. Check the air system and make sure that all of the air inlets into the engine room are open and clear of obstructions. To start your engine, set your marine gear in neutral and your engine throttle at idle. Turn your toggle switch or key switch to on. If your engine is supplied with an electrical intake air heater, you'll need to allow a brief preheat time before starting in temperatures below 15.5 degrees Celsius or 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Push the starter button or turn the key switch to start. Don't crank the engine more than 30 seconds and wait 2 minutes before attempting to restart. This will prevent damage to your starter and allows time to warm the air coming into the intake manifold and enables more efficient cold weather operation. Typically, this preheat period takes no more than 20 seconds. 15 seconds after the engine starts, the low oil pressure alarm should go silent, and the oil pressure should register on the engine oil pressure gauge. After startup, check the seawater outlet for water flow. Allow the engine to run at up to 900 RPM for 5 minutes. If the alternator does not show a charge, the alternator charging circuit may be carrying the load of the air heater circuit if your engine is so equipped. The voltage may fluctuate during low idle conditions because of air heater element cycling. Once underway, you should operate the engine below 1400 RPM until the coolant temperature is above 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The owner or captain needs to keep a log of gauge readings at startup, underway conditions, and just prior to shutdown. When shutting down the engine, run the engine at idle speed until all gauges have stabilized to their normal condition. This will allow engine coolant and lubricating oils to carry heat away from the combustion chambers and all systems and components to cool down. After stopping the engines, allow the engine room air blowers to operate until the engine room temperature is as close to outside air temperature as possible. This will provide added life to electrical and other parts in the engine room. If the vessel is not going to be used for several days, it's a good idea to close the seacocks and fuel valves. Place your startup check card near the helm to remind you to do your checks and open valves before future operation. After the engine is secured, turn the main electrical power switch to the off position. This may differ from vessel to vessel, so consult your vessel operation manual. Your Cummins Marine engine is designed to provide years of reliable, durable service. And to keep it in top condition, the recommended maintenance for your engine will need to be performed. The maintenance schedule for your engine is described in detail in the Cummins Marine Operation and Maintenance Manual provided with your engine. If you don't have a copy of the Operation and Maintenance Manual for your engine, check with your local Cummins Marine distributor or dealer. If you do not know your nearest location in North America, you can call 1-800-DIESELS, and our technical support staff can direct you to the nearest service location and help you secure a manual. Or check out our service locator on the internet at www.cummins.com. You can perform basic maintenance yourself, or maintenance can be performed by Cummins authorized service personnel. The remainder of this tape contains specific how-to information for the do-it-yourself boat owner, as well as startup and operating procedures. You can rewind at this time if you wish. Here are the basic maintenance procedures you'll want to be aware of. Before starting any maintenance or servicing operations, you need to gather some important information about your engine and related components in your vessel. It's a good idea to record your engine serial numbers, engine horsepower rating, CPL or control parts list numbers, which outline all the performance parts on your engine, and the fuel pump and marine gear part numbers and serial numbers in your operation and maintenance manual. These numbers are very important if you ever need to contact a Cummins Marine service facility. Your documentation work will assure speedy and accurate service or repair. While you're in the engine room, it's also a good idea to record part numbers of belts, filters, and hoses. It's easier to find this information on a new engine than after the engine has had paint touch-ups, which may make some numbers harder to read. We've already reviewed some of the daily checks. Now, let's move on to routine inspections and checks that should be made starting at the 20-hour review. Before operating your boat or after every 20 hours of operation, you should check the marine gear oil level, the engine oil level, the fuel level, and the coolant level. You should drain the water from the fuel-water separator and inspect for leaks and excessive wear on belts and hoses. Every 3 months or 250 hours, or prior to seasonal storage, you should change the engine oil and oil filter. Check the battery and electrical connections and wiring. Inspect and replace zinc plugs if required. Also, check the mounting bolts and hoses and clamps for tightness. Every 6 months or 500 hours, you should repeat the previous maintenance. Plus, you should change the fuel filter, the fuel water separator, and the coolant filter if applicable. And check the antifreeze and coolant additive concentrations. Every 12 months or 1,000 hours, you should repeat previous maintenance procedures, plus change the marine gear oil. You should refer to your marine gear maintenance guidelines for the manufacturer's specific maintenance intervals. Also, if your marine gear has additional accessories like a trolling valve, service may be required more frequently. And flush the marine gear oil cooler, heat exchanger, and raw water after cooler. Also, check the belt tensioner bearing, and turbocharger. Every 24 months or 2,000 hours, you should repeat previous maintenance procedures, plus clean and flush the cooling system and replace the coolant, and also inspect the vibration damper. Any authorized Cummins Marine service location can perform these maintenance steps for you. If you would like to perform the maintenance yourself and would like to know more about your Cummins Marine engine, there's training available at Cummins Marine distributor locations through the Owner's Training School. As a new owner of a Cummins Marine engine, it's important that you call the Cummins Marine registration hotline at 1-800-668-0407 or fax 803-745-1549 or use the internet or regular mail. By registering your engine, you can be assured that you are properly supported by Cummins Marine, and you'll receive ongoing product information and updates from Cummins Marine. Your Cummins engine delivers the most advanced diesel engine technology available today, and with proper maintenance, you can be assured of years of outstanding performance and unsurpassed reliability. Cummins Marine, leading the way in marine engine technology.